are going live. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, we are coming on for a fun and exciting, quick science club pop-up. I am going to do just a little something for you so that you can feel a part of this year's virtual summer science club, right? Like that's what I've been doing. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Stephanie E. Farmer. I am the executive director of Triple F Empowerment Inc. And we operate a program called Miss Steph Science Club. And for Miss Steph Science Club this summer, instead of our regular in-person summer science club, we're doing our virtual Summer Science Club. That's what we're doing. We have a virtual program happening this year. So I have switched, in case you haven't noticed, my pop-up times to a morning. Yes, the morning of Tuesday, right? I can't do Wednesday. Yeah, I love you guys, but I can't do Wednesdays because we've got students at that time. As you see on my board, I've got everything organized of when people come on for their individual sessions and when the students log in for community circle and of course for our morning meetings and all that. So we've got all that set up. And yeah, I thought that I would come on, like I said, and show you a little something about our engineering week. So this is me welcoming you to Engineering Week, okay? Engineering is considered, right, using your math and your science knowledge / skills to solve a problem or to meet some type of challenge. Now, some people think that engineering is only making electronic devices, or sometimes students might think that engineering is just building something. Engineering, it really is composed of quite a few things. And in particular, I really enjoy introducing children to chemical engineering and to really thinking about using the information they have to make something, to solve a problem. Today's problem seems simple. Make a lava lamp, right? I grew up with, as I've shared with you, a parent from the Caribbean. And my parent from the Caribbean, I'm born in the 70s and so on and so forth. So there's a couple of quirky things that you might hear me talk about due to that. And my parents both actually were in the United States military as well. So there's some sprinklings that I might give you with that, right? But in particular, like I said, grew up in the 70s. So my dad actually had a real lava lamp. Okay. And we have a lot of fun, telling children how to make a lava lamp. But I always make sure that they know that lava lamps are actual things. It's not just this science activity that we do, but that there was something that was called a lava lamp and that it bubbled up and down. And so the fact that we are actually making something, I was trying to wave at you. Hi. I'm going to have to wave at you in real life because I don't think that I'm doing it properly. So that the thing that we're making is not an actual lava lamp. It's actually a model of such. So, yes, thank you so much for coming on and joining me. It's Miss Steph here, ready to have some fun with you. And we're going to make 2 lava lamp models. Remember, those of us who grew up in the 70s, we know that actual lava lamps, you plug them in and they had like the lamp, the light bulb at the bottom that heated up a certain thing. And BTW, real lava lamps are based on density, which this activity is based on as well, okay? And what was really cool about lava lamps is that, right, like the stuff on the bottom was really dense, but you were able to change the density by heating it up with the light bulb that was under the container that held these 2 liquids. Yeah, see? You know more today about old school lava lamps than you ever thought you needed to know in your life. But anyways, all that being said, this activity, we call it a lava lamp. And you and I both know that it is a demonstration, right? And it is something that lets children be able to see density in action and also see chemical reaction in action. So yes, thank you for joining me, Miss Steph. Let's go ahead and move on. So I'm going to do two. I'm actually doing these inside of, and they make funny sounds when you talk inside of them. I'm doing these inside of graduated cylinders. We typically would do this inside of a disposable water bottle because it's easy to then dispose of everything later. But I am going to do measurement with my students next week, and so I want them to get a little bit more familiar with tools like graduated cylinders, right? There's different ways we as instructors introduce things to our students. Getting to use it in this fun activity is one of the ways I'm introducing it to mine. So yeah, so I've got two graduated cylinders here. All right. And my folks that are on Facebook, I'm going to go ahead and tilt you guys down. You know it's that time for me to tilt you so that you can really see everything that we've got here. I've got two graduated cylinders. I'm going to use two different colors of food coloring, mixing them together for all of my fun artists out there, right? We know that these two colors together make a certain color, a secondary color, right? I'm using two oils. That's my thing that I'm changing from mine. I'm going to change this up by using two different oils. Everything else will be the same. So I've got baby oil. I like to do this activity with baby oil because I like the children to notice that even though baby oil and water look a lot alike, they're not the same thing chemically, right? And so we did ours with baby oil earlier today. More traditionally, this activity is done with old school just cooking oil, right? And then I have generic antacid tablets, okay? And I've got a bunch of water. So let's throw this together and see what happens, and then we'll be done. Once again, it's Miss Steph joining you, coming and hanging out with you today. I'm going to add my oils first. Oils first. You can do this in all kinds of different orders, and that's the thing that I would encourage you to do, is to try it in different orders and see what happens. Try it with different amounts of our antacid tablet. I mean, it can get really exciting, people. I have a bunch of oil, but I'm not going to do anything too early. So I'm going to go down, going to about 150 milliliters of baby oil. And since my oil is my variable, right? I'm not going to change the amount. I'm just changing the kind. So I'm using this kind, throwing this in. Remember, this does not go down the sink when you're done, people. It does not. It does not. Okay? 150, 150. Baby oil, corn oil, cooking oil, whatever, the regular yellow stuff. All right. Then I'm actually going to do my food coloring next. One. Again, I'm only changing I'm doing two different kinds of oil, so everything else has to be the same, right? Same order, same this, same that, same amounts. 1, 2. I've got two of my yellow. 1, 2. Any predictions in the comments, folks? Anybody want to add a prediction? Give me a hypothesis of what you think will happen. Will it matter? Do you think that all of a sudden, because I'm using different kinds of oil, that all of a sudden this water won't, go to the bottom, right? No? You don't think that will happen? Okay, well, let's see. Alrighty then. What about the Alka-Seltzer? Do you think that my generic, do you think that this will now react with one of the oils? No, right? We know that this needs a water-based liquid to react with, okay? So let's see what happens. Anything happening? No, right? Okay, so I'm dropping my Alka-Seltzer / antacid, okay, tablets down. Those bubbles that you're seeing is just because the movement and interaction, and also because I had water in this one earlier. All right, so let's measure. I'm going to do 50 milliliters, right? I told you I'm rocking my graduated cylinders today. So I'm going to demonstrate this one first. This is our baby oil sample. 50 milliliters of water into that baby oil sample. And look what's happening. It's cool. It's cool. Let's put that to the side for a moment. All right, and then I've got my 50 that's going. And for my true science heads out there, I know that I'm not measuring like exactly the way that we would normally measure things, but just work with me here. Okay. All right, I added 50 into there. Ah, to me, I would notice that this reaction kind of took a little second, okay, before it started going. But really, okay, this is what we've got: baby oil sample, regular cooking oil sample, baby oil sample, cooking oil sample. Do you notice that at the top of this baby oil sample, I've got this kind of this a little bit of foam up top, right? Do we see that? Yeah, one small little change. One small little change. Hey, and we learned something, right? We're learning, okay, that our variable, okay, the different oil actually made a difference. So, hey friends, I'm about to roll out. Today we took the lava lamp demonstration, and at the beginning of the video, I talked about how this is not actually technically a lava lamp, right? That it's something that looks like a lava lamp. The old school lava lamp was something you plugged into the wall, and they got hot, and if they would spill, it would make a big mess. That didn't happen to me or anything as a child. I didn't get in trouble for touching it. That didn't happen. But these demonstrations, right, let us see something that's similar to a lava lamp. And hey, we got to learn that maybe changing the oil up, even though you get essentially the same situation happening, it looks a little different, right? Because now my foam, okay, now my foam that was on top of the baby oil sample is gone. Yeah? All right, y'all. So it's been real. Thank you for joining me. It's been Miss Steph, founder of Miss Steph Science Club and Triple F Empowerment Inc. If you want to support us or know more information about us, trust me, wherever you find this video, I'm going to make sure that you have the website link and all that whatnot and what have. It's been real. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. You never know when the pop-up might be. Hence, it's no longer on Wednesdays during our summer science club fun. But yeah, follow us. If you follow us, then you know when we're on. Leave a comment, preferably like the video, share the video, things like that. We like those things. Bye.